Hey guys, and welcome back to the 365 Days of Forex series. Today we'll be putting the spotlight on discretionary trading by looking at what this involves, the positive and negatives of discretionary trading, as well as looking at one of the most popular discretionary trading strategies in the FX industry. So without further ado guys, let's get into today's video. When I previously introduced discretionary trading way back at the start of this series, we defined it as discretionary trading is when a trader plans, executes, and manages positions based on their own judgment. Of course, discretionary traders will still have a trading plan, but many aspects of their trading system will be dependent on traders' feelings or intuition, which will ultimately determine which setups the traders enter, which they don't, and which they maybe think about but actually then don't in the future. The most popular technical analysis tools for discretionary trading systems include support and resistance, or structure, Fibonacci, and trend lines. Discretionary trading attracts beginners for many reasons, which include 1. They want to look like a trader when they're actually not, and 2. The education they invest in doesn't actually offer any alternatives, and the reason that this is because discretionary trading strategies work really well in hindsight, so they look good on courses. Now let's look at the pros and cons of discretionary trading. Let's start with the pros. Before we jump into the pros, I just want to say that actually finding positives for pure discretionary trading is actually really difficult for me. And I think that, to be honest, I find most people struggle with this type of trading for many years, often with little success. So I can sort of see why there's not much to be sort of sung and praised about. Take the pros with a pinch of salt as well, because I actually think some of these pros that we're going to state could actually be cons. Discretionary trading allows for more flexibility. Sometimes being more flexible in your approach can work, such as sitting on the market at certain times, or when market conditions are not conducive to good trading. Discretionary trading is what some may refer to as exciting, and I've put this in the pros section, but it could also be very easily construed as a con. In general, discretionary trading is more fun than mechanical trading because who doesn't like not to follow the rules sometimes? However, not following the rules can get you into hot water, as we will see later on. Discretionary trading is easier to start, and again, this could potentially be construed as a con, as most beginners jump into trading way too early, forgoing education and just basically focus on the excitement of actually getting on the charts and trading, which isn't really a bad thing, but also results in lots of money getting lost. However, discretionary trading is actually easy for beginners to get their heads around, and as you can sometimes learn the basic technical analysis, learn the theory of why it should work, and then just jump straight into trading. However, I do need to emphasise that this is not how I would encourage a beginner trader to start, as it's most certainly a recipe for failure and lots of blown accounts. Let's now look at the cons. With discretionary trading, it's very hard to be consistent. For example, you may always be using different levels of structure in your trading, meaning it's very hard to actually compare one trade to another. Discretionary trading also lends itself to being notoriously hard to backtest and live test. A huge part of trading is your management of your emotions, and things such as stress, lack of sleep, euphoria, can lead to changes in your emotional state. Therefore, if discretionary trading is impacted by which side of bed you wake up on, one day you could see great results, and then the next absolutely disastrous results. I've seen many discretionary traders trade really well for a few days, with many winners, then hit a few losers in a row, and lose all confidence in their ability. It goes without saying that a loss of confidence will definitely impact your emotional state, so this is definitely not a good thing to have in your trading system. Most professional traders suggest that good trading will and should be boring. You should find something that you know is profitable from backtesting and live testing, and then apply it over and over again to produce money. With discretionary trading, it's often incredibly hard to find something that you know is profitable, as each time you're actually doing something just even slightly different. Whether this is from trading off a different support or resistance level, or by entering off a different Fibonacci level, that element of discretion changes the whole landscape and makes it very hard to accurately backtest or even hone your edge. Now I know I've made out that discretionary trading is the worst thing in the world. This is actually very far from the truth. I know lots of very successful traders that trade from discretionary systems and do very, very well. In fact, I actually did this when I started my trading journey, so I can say it does sometimes work. However, my cynicism comes from traders that use pure discretionary strategies without any sort of defined criteria for entering setups and decide between which trades to take. If you're looking to trade discretionarily, you still need a well-defined backtested trading strategy that has some sort of rules, and then add a discretionary layer over the top. I did actually plan to do a video highlighting the pros and cons of mechanical trading, but then I basically realised it would be the carbon copy of this one, with just swapping the pros into cons and vice versa. As an advocate for mechanical trading, or at least improving discretionary trading strategies by supplementing it with mechanical rules, I do highly encourage that you check out mechanical trading if you are struggling to make profits in the markets. So guys, there's the lowdown nitty gritty of discretionary trading. As always guys, stay tuned for the next episode as it's going to be a good one, and I will see you there. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.